just for me personally, I like the show. I thought the opening segment was awesome. I honestly thought the food fight they had at the start of this Raw was the greatest food fight of all time in WWE history, and I'll tell you why. So we knew we were having this big barbecue cookout at the start of Raw. They teased it on the website. We saw photos on the YouTube or on the fucking Instagram, Twitter, whatever, on their accounts, showing these photos of the cookout and all the chaos that it created afterwards and the giant food fight that commenced. But we see the Vaudevillains doing they're doing karaoke. We see Golden Truth doing karaoke, and then Big Show and Kane are going at it, and just this huge food fight kicks off after Miz and Maurice come down and say, "Hey, I'm a movie star. You guys need to shut this down." He gets a pie in the face. So does Maurice, right in the boob, and then they go forward and have this huge food fight. And like I said, it's just the little things. It's not just the food fight. It brings back, memories of the Thanksgiving SmackDowns in the early 2000s. It's not just that. It's the little things. Like Kevin Owens, you see the camera pan across the room, okay? And you see Kevin Owens, and it's not, the camera is not focused on him. You have to really pay attention during this thing, to all the little things going on. But you see Kevin Owens sitting in his chair, and he goes from the table to underneath. It goes from sitting at the table to sitting underneath the table, and he grabs a bag of Lay's chips and starts eating them while the whole food fight is going on. I fucking died. I thought that was absolutely golden. But that wasn't all. You see Sami Zayn with his bowl of beans, and he says, "No one eat the beans. They're contaminated. Don't eat the beans." And I was dying at that. I was dying at Bo Dallas getting a bowl of fruit punch. He was going to pour it on like Enzo Amore, I think it was. And then I think it might have been Titus or somebody poured the bowl of fruit punch on Bo Dallas. And he's just covered in this fruit punch, but then he starts screaming, "My eyes! I can't see! My eyes!" And again, I fucking died. It was the little things like that. Even Cesaro and Apollo Crews having an arm wrestling match on one of the tables before the food fight, during the food fight, and after the food fight. New Day doing their thing in the corner. It just had me dying. I thought it was absolutely great. And they don't show every part of the food fight on the WWE YouTube channel. If you watch the clip that they put up, you gotta watch, I don't know where you can find it, some random ass website or something, but you have to watch the full food fight. It's maybe like 2 minutes or so, even if that, but it's so great. And by and large, it was a really good reaction. I saw a lot of positive remarks, a lot of positive feedback regarding the segment online. Not like it really matters, it's a fucking food fight. But the point I'm trying to make is that with stuff like this, you just have to stop taking it seriously for 2 seconds and just realize that wrestling is all about having fun. I know we do a whole fucking wrestling podcast here on WrestleRant Radio for an hour talking about wrestling and whatever else, as do millions of other people. And taking it seriously, as you should. I mean, obviously, it's sports entertainment. It's not life or death, but technically, we are taking it seriously by talking about it in a podcast form, writing articles about it. That's what I do. 99% of my life consists of wrestling, so obviously I take it seriously. But at the end of the day, it is sports entertainment. Pro wrestling is sports entertainment, or entertaining pro wrestling, as some other people would like to put it, whatever. So you just have to sit back and enjoy moments like this. Again, on a holiday show, you had to expect nothing less. But I thought this was fucking fantastic. And for people saying that, it's okay to say that, oh, I drank during this, it was, take a shot every time someone throws a piece of food, whatever, that's fine. But to shit on it and say, oh, that was awful, that sucked, it was stupid, people, what do you expect? It's the 4th of July. You knew they were going to do something like this. And if they're going to do it, you got to go all out. And that's exactly what WWE did last night with this food fight. Like I said, I thought it was absolutely amazing. I thought this was just fucking great. And in my opinion, the best thing on the entire show. I had to rewatch it later on in the night before I headed to bed because I thought this was just absolutely golden. So 2 thumbs up for WWE and every superstar in the roster that took part in this, because I thought it was just really, really well done. And wrestling at the end of the day is just all about having fun. That is what wrestling is all about. Having fun. And they did just that in this segment to kick off the 4th of July Raw last night.